G'day champions. Victoria Bridge, one of the oldest plate bridges, I believe, in the southern hemisphere. You can see the arch construction there, those ribs. That's really what takes all the load, the beams. So what you're looking at the moment is the that's the car bridge. And on the other side of that you can see the other set of pylons. That's the rail bridge. Morning Dad, morning Paul. Yeah, Nepean River mate. Going across the bridge. Normally I start from the other side, but it's a bit more interesting for you guys starting from the bridge side. If anyone's watching, I don't know. Kind of a last minute decision. So over there, that other bridge, that's where we're going. So it's a big loop. So that's the main highway. So on the left is on the way to Sydney, and on the right is on the way up the mountains out west. So that's the main highway to get out west from Sydney and vice versa. So it's a big loop from this bridge to that bridge. And if you go down there, down to the Wiha and stuff, that's called the Great River Walk as well, but the river's a bit high at the moment still. So I think some of those parts are cut off. It's starting to subside though. We had a lot of rain in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, beautiful day today. It's supposed to be cloudy tomorrow, so I thought I'll get this done today. I had to leave my coffee in the van though, which sucks. Might get another one down here. How is it where you are, Mum? So yeah, no fancy cameras today. It's just straight into the phone, no mic or anything. Because I thought if I do run, it's too much stuff to carry. Yeah, mate. Down there on the other side of the bridge, that's the rowing club. So you can see the markers out there. Maybe there's you often see rowing boats, rowing teams practicing on this stretch when it's calm. It's very still today. Not much of a breeze. A little bit cooler. Probably like 8 to 10 degrees at the moment, something like that. There goes the train. The XPT. I find it funny talking to Americans sometimes. They assume Australia's just like a big desert and there's no infrastructure, and we ride kangaroos to work and shit. I think you'd be surprised if you came out here. Any of the major cities in the surrounding 100 kilometres is pretty well developed. $15 and cloudy. Yeah, we're supposed to have that tomorrow, 15 max or 18 max or something. It's starting to warm up though. So you can see the jacarandas starting to turn. I didn't realise that they are deciduous, but they lose their leaves at the start of spring, and then they flower, and they're everywhere. So you see, as you're driving down the mountain, they're off in the distance there too. All of these jacarandas, as you drive down the mountain, they're all bright purple. think you can get like white ones too, but all the ones around here seem to be purple. The guys doing maintenance at Emu Hall. Surprised they're wearing hoodies. I thought running around with the whipper snipper would work up a bit of a sweat, but guess not. So we might go down to the river, or do we go up through the park? I might go through the park because it's nice and sunny. Down the river it's in the shade, so it's a bit nippy. I haven't got warm yet from walking. This is Laughing Boy Cafe, good coffee, food's pretty good. Again, that's an old police station, historic building, and they I think about 2 or 3 years ago opened it, repurposed as a cafe. So they recently redeveloped this whole park. This road here used to just turn left and that was the river road, but they've diverted it, goes up to where that set of traffic lights up there is, and made room for a little park, well, pretty big park actually. You had to start furiously studying when the jacarandas came into bloom, because that's when the deadline's approaching, was it, Paul? How you going, Ben? Oh no, someone's taken out the electricity box thing. So I love this one house over here. They were all ratty ass houses across here. The other side's like the rich area. Oh, this side is now too, but there was a few remaining houses here from before the area sort of, you know, shot up in value, and the few holdouts, that was the one that was left that they couldn't convince to move, even though it looks like a shack. So they had to like develop around it, had to give them their own driveway and fence. Otherwise this all would have been the one thing. But yeah, I love it. I kind of, as I get older, I kind of admire that a little bit. Don't tell me to fucking move. But by the same token, if it allows development and for the betterment of society, I probably would just take that cash and move, then come back and enjoy the park later. See all the other people enjoying it too, not just me. So they've been selling these kiosks. That's one there. This only just got finished. And over here is like one with a proper kitchen and cool room and everything. You can see they've, what was it? Yeah, it's still advertising, but I saw someone's just secured that, and it's actually associated with the cafe over there. I was really hoping for something original, something different, like a taquiera or something other than the same shit everywhere else, like burgers or fucking breakfast food. But it looks like it's going to be breakfast food and burgers, so what do you do? I love as this area is getting more and more multicultural through my life, the experience of dining and just the culture in general is getting more colourful and interesting. Food's getting much better. Supermarkets stocking more different stuff. That's what I should be doing, running. So I just had a look at I went for a run yesterday, so that's my excuse. Cricket field. If you knock the 6 out of that, you probably take out someone's window on the other side, but I don't think it's for professional cricket. But I had a look yesterday at the trees, and they're all just starting to bud. But yeah, no growth yet. A little bit late. I had a look at some photos because, you know, Facebook memories and stuff come up, and whenever I took photos of going walkabout, I'd post them and whatever, and I saw a few photos and everything was pretty leafy already from last year. How do I do this? Don't know what species that was, maybe Mum can tell us. Little duck champions. Come on, camera.
I thought that was you running. I'm like, there's my line. Insisted it.
One comment on 3 minutes off.
Ducks don't worry about running, do you? Do you know what these trees are? Kind of weird. Green trunks. Evergreen. Some weird tropical thing. Oh, Mum's got an answer. It's hard to read with the background text. Hardenbergia. Hardenbergia. I'll take your word for it. Morning, mate. So this is where the houses start getting... Oh, that's boring. Why would you build that? Let's live in a grey box. You can see some of the older architecturally designed ones. And some have been lazy man's renovation, just render everything. But up here is some fucking mansions. They look honestly a little bit out of place even around here. But this is high flyers area down here, which is ironic because they're right by the river. So the damn brakes will be the first ones to go. Okay, Daniel, how you going, champion? Yeah, it's all samey shit, isn't it, Richard? It's like they're appealing to people that have no taste. If you do that long enough, well, guess what? You've got no taste either. Shit like that. They think it looks cool, but I don't. I don't know, I still like the brick. People think it's a bit dated, like 80s, 90s, but I think sandstone's ideal, but expensive. Driving on the wrong side of the road? Nah, it's just the mirrored camera, bro. This looks like something out of Castle Hill. See, I don't know, I'm more partial to that style. These sort of older style homes that you'd sort of see around like Bowral, that kind of thing. I kind of don't mind the sort of Hamptons look with the weatherboard, actual timber weatherboard rather than the plastic shit. So what's everyone up to today? Friday morning, I thought I'd go for a walk. As I say, I went for a run yesterday, but trying to get out every day. Tonight I've got an audio install at a local church, so I can't go for a run tonight unless I want to fucking run at 9 PM or something. Oh. Got the old passive aggressive barrier. Don't mow my lawn. So yeah, a lot of the stuff still hasn't gone into bloom yet, but it's supposed to be very warm this weekend, so not long. Dad building boards and you're gardening. Oh, so he's got his boards done, eh? Did he etch them himself or go with KiCad? Pretty nice weather in London, last gasp of summer. So Paul, you got to tell me, mate. Over there, people freak out when it gets over like 25 degrees. As an Aussie, sort of honorary Aussie, being over there, do you just tell them all to shut up, or what? In progress, yes, he etched them himself. Okay. Supposed to be really warm this weekend, like 27 degrees Celsius on Sunday, I think, or Monday. See, 27 here, it's the start of spring. You're like, oh yeah, nice day. 27 over there, it's a fucking heat wave. They like have mass casualty events and shit. They go to the hospital. I just don't understand how it can be that bad at that lower temp. And it's not like we're all reaching for the air conditioning when we get like a 30-degree day. Like 27, it's only 6 degrees above room temperature. Like, just weird. 21's like the international standard room temperature for scientific measurements, and it's only 6 degrees above that. Prefer the weather over there. Oh yeah. So you're a bit of a indoorsy type, or you just like the cooler weather? Because you grew up over there, eh, Paul? I can't remember. You had an English accent, I believe, from memory. Doesn't mean you were born there, but must be the goth in you, yeah. I'm only happy when it rains. See a little bit of California there with the palm trees. I don't know about palm trees. They don't really offer much shade. They're kind of useless trees. Good morning, Thomas. 31.11111. Really? Fuck, that's accurate. There you go, Lyle. What's happening, champ? Look at this tree. Looks like a real world bonsai. There's two of them. Some kind of, what, conifer? Big monstera climbing up it. Waiting for the sun to go low so I can do my afternoon photo walk. Oh, when I had a look at your photos yesterday, Lyle, I think I only saw like 2 of the galleries. I didn't see the rest, but yeah, I was looking at them in Shell last night and saw the rest of them. Good work, fella. You should put a link up on your YouTube page. That TT Artisan's pretty good. Amazing value. But that other lens you got, it reminded me, I was trying to think when we were talking yesterday, I was trying to think of what the terminology was for that style photo, and it's Lomo. So there was these cheap disposable, well, not really disposable, they were reusable, but cheap plastic cameras back in like the 60s, 70s, 80s, probably into the 90s, but they were just like really cheap. Plastic, like literally plastic lens, plastic body, plastic everything. But they made really dreamy photos because of the lens being so shit. So the center would be relatively in focus, well, enough for print media back then. But the surrounds would be fuzzy because the lens geometry and materials were so shit. But it actually had a good effect. Maybe when I have more keepers. Yeah, well, you know me, I'm punk rock. I just put everything out. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Some gnarly old trees down here. It's funny coming down here, you see the same people all the time. Just give them the head nod. There you go, mate. There you go, mate. Haven't heard any Eastern coals or Asian coals yet. It's usually the end of September, so any day now. Might be a little bit later this year because it is a bit cooler. It depends what the weather does in coming weeks. The Eastern Coal, the Channel Build Cuckoo, they're a sign that summer's coming. Hey Paul, hey Brad, how come you don't go on the panel Dave Friedman keeps shouting you out on? It would be great with you on as well. Yeah, I have discussed it with him. I sent him an email saying, you know, just let us know when you're ready. But I haven't heard back yet. They're pretty busy. I think they're booked out like several months in advance with who they're interviewing or whether they're doing the show with Jace on Head First. Got a bunch of champions coming up. There you go, mate.
Say hello to the camera.
Hello. Lick the lens.
Have a good one, mate.
See ya. I have a feeling that if those dogs wanted to go somewhere all at once, he wouldn't have much of a choice in the matter. Funny, your morning light looks pretty much like my afternoon. Yeah, well, flat earth, bro. It's pretty crazy to think we're being lit by the same sun at the same time on not quite opposite but almost opposite ends of the planet. Yeah, McMansion shitholes. Did I say that too loud? Oh god, they just look so shit. Let's just put a box in it and then paint it grey. It's your way of telling me that you're not an interesting person. Goodbye. I love doing Brad's architectural critique. Got an opinion on everything, just like an arsehole. Okay, Terry, how you going, mate? Ooh, lopped a bit off that tree. Some really big sequoias on the other side that were donated by California. Shipped over and planted to commemorate something. There is a placard there, so we'll have a look when we get there. Yeah, there's like 6 giant sequoias in a row. And mulberry trees and cherry blossoms on the other side, so it's very pretty. This one, it's got its golden spikes, gated community. I don't know, if you gate your house off, I sort of feel like you're not part of society. Just trying to create your own little micronation. Everything early this year, Waratah's starting to come out down this way. Really? I see a shithole, I want to paint it grey. Yeah. That was the draft version, the demo version. Look at these old places. Like, you can tell that's like an architectural home from like probably the 50s. It's just got this old sort of look to it. The zoom's a bit twitchy. Oop. Keep going the wrong way. So there's Lua's Gallery up here, an art gallery and coffee shop, or cafe. Just go have a look, eh? Do I want a coffee? Oh, I'll get one over the other side. We'll probably run out of time soon. 7:37. Got to get to work. Oh, it's only open from 10 AM anyway. Oh, that's the gallery. So you tell me the cafe's only open from 10? It's a bit silly. Might have dropped out there for a sec. Just got a notification that the network was unstable. Oh, got a hiccup coming. So up there's another cafe in that driveway. Around the corner there. Pretty nice looking place actually. And that was one of the first places in Sydney that we had a COVID outbreak. So it made national news. Not for any reason advantageous to them, however. So now we're like more Hampton style up this end. So I don't know, maybe it's because it's a bit more open. It's funny, they see the house up the road and go, oh yeah, we should do something like that. See, this whole joint here is sort of a bit nostalgic, sort of. I remember all the American movies and stuff would have houses like that in the... Remember the 80s and 90s where all the movies and like sitcoms, they all had like millionaires' houses. It's like how? The guy like drives a truck or something. Got the big glass window there to look over the plebs. That's more Hamptonsy, I guess. See, Lyle. Pavement's like a mini road. Yeah, so you can see down here. There's directions on it. Oh, and someone's having a sale. Market affair. At the orchard, which is across the road. There somewhere. All the magnolias are starting to lose their leaves, lose their flowers now. So they'll be getting their greenery soon. Now there is another path down the bottom here, which used to be the main path before they built this one. And recently they've weed killed it. See, it's all brown. So I'm hoping that they bring that back, because that, if they mow all that, get the tables and stuff going, that'd be an awesome picnic spot. Bring the hibachi down, a bit of wagyu, some sake. Almost looks like AstroTurf. It's a really crazy gnarly tree just up here. If you have a phone lane, yeah, let's just stay as left as possible. This tree down here is a monster. I just want to climb it. Oh, gimbal's gone weird. I'm going to come down one day and just climb it and sit up it for half an hour reading a book. I don't know how I'll get out of electronics up there, but we'll find a way. Got to bring some stickers down Brad's Guitar Garage to stick on the telegraph poles. Morning, Sean. How you going, legend? An old shack in there. A couple of what look like heritage places. Who knows? They look pretty run down. Be awesome to restore them. Hear the rainbow lorry. You got stereo. This can only no audio. Oh, here we go. This is a legend. For close to 4 decades, Arthur Spowett could be seen walking the local streets of Penrith, known many as the Penrith Walker. Arthur became a familiar figure to everyone in the local community, always making passing pedestrians and motorists smile. Arthur, who moved to Penrith in 1978, served in the Royal Australian Navy and saw action in Vietnam. This plaque has been erected in honour of Arthur for the impact he had on the local community on 17th of December 2015 by the Mayor of Penrith, Councillor Karen McCowan. So there you go, old Arthur. And there is a beer by the Rusty Penny called Penrith Walker to his memory. Are we back? Just dropped out for a sec. Don't know why, we've got reception. Probably just a YouTube server having a shit. So yeah, did you get the part about Arthur I was talking about? I don't know where it cut off. The arm's going numb holding the gimbal. G'day from New Zealand. Love your work, Brad. Good vibes. Thanks, Dave. Good on you, champ. Good vibes all around. That's what we want. The river's it's gone down quite a bit. Still above the. Oh no, dog's punching on. Got a real life bluey up here. Loving life. Look at this construction site. I've been watching this over the last couple of years since they started working on it about probably started 18 months ago. You can see it was like inhabited and then they gutted it about 2 years ago. Pretty crazy construction. It looks like bloody something out of Adam's Family. More sameness that looks kind of more suited to like Coogee or something. And brought the tow truck to pick up my dump truck ass. So we'll go up over the bridge, champions. Quite late there. No worries, man. Take it easy. Thanks for joining us. GTA POV. Just checking Lyle's Flickr. America looks so cool to photograph. It does. In his photos. I think Memphis is a particularly photogenic area. So he's got a good spot there. You know the beauty these days, everyone's got an earpiece in, so you can walk around talking to yourself like a maniac, no one hears you. It's fantastic. Look at the reflection off the water. So much air in those houses, yeah. Too big in my opinion. Should be allowed to have a house that big. Good morning, Pastor. It's pitch black there. What time is it there? I thought you were on the west coast. Oh, hang on, you're in Europe. I'm getting you mixed up with someone else. Never mind. So this is a bit concerning. It's like they found stress fractures, so that was their answer. Oh well, seems to be doing the job. So this is the main highway from east to west. Connects you up to Lithgow and Blue Mountains. And then if you go that way, it takes you to Sydney, the unofficial capital of Australia. It's the largest city. Canberra's a fucking shithole. Full of politicians. Who the fuck would want to go there? So it's going to get a bit noisy up here, champions, thanks to the traffic. So you might want to pop your volume down a notch or two. Oh, it's almost midnight in Sweden. 1N4007 diodes up the top, yeah. It looked like them, eh? Like a bank of them. It's a rectified bridge. Well, I guess that's what the thing did, it rectified it. So if you follow these streets down here, my shop's like there. Probably like 2 kilometres away. Normally run up here just to be tough. How's the connection going? We're still getting good quality video. How's it look? Not breaking up too much. It's a bit boring up here. Getting some good views of the river though. Russell, if you've only got a week, you're going to have to be pretty careful in Australia because everything's so spread out. So you have to plan. If you go to New Zealand, there's beautiful shit pretty much no matter where you go. So I'd probably go to New Zealand, to be honest. .10:50 PM in Scotland. Nice to join me. Thanks for joining us, mate. What are you having a dram of tonight? Notice all the cars here are like a logical size. They're not like half the size of a football field. So that boat ramp down there was fully covered last week, so you can see the rivers going back down. Okay, Robbie, how you going, legend? Richard, if the audio is glitching, I'm not saying it's a problem you're in, but maybe just try refreshing the stream. Sometimes that happens with live streams. They lose like sync, and every time it tries to resync, it clicks. So maybe just hit refresh on your browser. Yeah, Oregon is pretty massive, isn't it? Look, if you're going to come to Australia, like, are you in the area for any reason, or like, do you have to be somewhere as well at some point? Glen Moray, Twisted Vine, that sounds like a limited release, that one. I haven't tried any Glen Moray yet. Generally it's sort of like one of the cheaper, sort of more boring single malts, but I assume it's they can have their premium stuff as well, or it's harder to find. Around here they just have the generic single malt. Yeah, I should get on to Nick's Wines and try one out, because even the cask strength's a pretty reasonable cost. I just like to eat. Fair enough. Don't we all? Kind of hard to live without it. So you're getting any beautiful Samsung Galaxy S23 lens flare there from the sun? I doubt it. Kind of sucks a bit because you're going to get smashed from the sun for the rest of the way. Unless I go down on that path. Yeah, I might go down there. Why not? Just walk on the grass like a rude person. Still got time? 7 p.m. Yeah, still got an hour before the shop opens. Look left and right. Bit of maintenance. Alright, so there's a path down here. Just don't want to get in the way of the workers. And I think we should be right. The path hugs that brick wall. Oh, the boat closed. Boat ramp's still closed. Ah, there's a festival from from 9th of September. Cool. Come down for that. See what it's all about. Hey, $5. Thank you. I can't see who gave it to me. Richard, thanks, mate. Thanks for the content. Thanks for joining us. Wouldn't be much good making content if no one watched it, eh? How is it quicker to have a ride-on mower there? All right. Nice little amphitheatre down there. It'd be cool to see some live music. I wonder if there's power. Bent on it. Oh, bentonite. Ah, cat litter. Bentonite. Pasta bentonite. Just got rid of the E so to avoid the comparison. Ooh, pine needles, slippery. That could be a beautiful venue. Yeah, by the river. People on the other side of the river might beg to differ with the audio echoing over there, but because it's like an amphitheatre, you could put like fold-back wedges around, point the sound up at them, so then you wouldn't get reflections and wouldn't get any noise complaints that way. And there's no residential over here. There's just cafes and stuff, which we avoided. Council, this is all the stuff you don't see when you come for a family barbecue. All the workers. The Nepean River. That's right, Ken. Nepean River. I'm struck by the infrastructure similarity between the US and Australia. I'm just struggling to read this. Similar enough that a random picture needs all clues. Yeah, there's a Paul Kelly song called Every Fucking City's the Same, where when he was touring and you're in the CBD of a city, it's often pretty hard to tell where you are because all the corporate bullshit takes over and you lose any cultural touchstones on the area. Someone having a fish down there. Let's see, can I go on the flying fox with one hand? We'll try that out further up. There's another one up there. Test my one arm grip. Great place for a walk. It's a lovely park and great Aussie history. Yeah, this is named after some, I don't know, some dude that did something. Tench Reserve. There's a placard back there, but I don't know much about him. Looks like a painting from the 1700s or something, 1800s. Except Venice, yeah. Venice is a bit of a giveaway. Like anywhere where there's a landmark that's recognisable. So there's a restaurant they built up there about 2 years ago. There's a lot of development happened here about 2 years ago, and I walked past last night at like, I don't know, 7 o'clock or something, or 6:30, and it was shut on a Thursday night. So I don't know if it's still operating or if it's gone bust or what. It's called The Orchard. There was a Spaniards Kebabs caravan out the front, or a food truck. That crazy fucker calls himself Spanian, even though it would be Spaniard, wouldn't it, with a D? I don't know. Some guy that made a name for himself just by being a TFC, if you know what that means, or a FTC. Yeah, that's it. Getting let out. What a beautiful little walk. Yeah, it's not bad. It's nicer down here than up on the road. don't know why no one walks down here. I guess because you get the sun up there. But once you've been walking for a couple of Ks, we've got about 3 kilometres under our belt now. 3.5 maybe. You get warm anyway. But all the grass, everything's looking so beautiful this year because we've had so much rain. Normally winter's dry as around here, but we've had a lot of rain. So normally everything's a bit dead and brown looking this time of year, but it's going to look gorgeous for summer. Normally through spring it takes a good couple of weeks before, or maybe a month and something before everything fills in. Oh mate, stuck in the rock. You're stuck in the rock snake. Fuck, that's an advanced driving course if I've ever seen one. There he goes. I like coming for a ride down here and riding my bike on that ridge there. If you mess up, you're gonna eat that rock though. Alright, back up to the boring path. Little drama. Yeah, you get blokes on dirt bikes around here, but because it's a pretty high traffic area, you do get cops patrolling the area as well. Because this stretch here, this road, it's a dead straight length. You used to have no speed humps on it, and it was conveniently a good quarter-mile drag strip. So, of course, and I'm guilty of it. Someone marked out a quarter-mile, and people would come down and drag on it, usually on a Thursday night. Because Thursday night over here, I don't know if it's a thing anywhere else, but Thursday night is late night shopping, so the shops are open till like 9 PM, and it's the day that all the hoons get out, show off their cars. I don't even need to do a one-hander. There's a thing you can stand on. Where's? How you going, legend? Let's go for a run on the old Flying Fox. See if I eat shit. Oh, soft fall. It's like a big black something. Looks a bit comical, doesn't it? Alright, how do we do this? Do I sit on it? I guess I gotta sit on it. Stick that between my legs. Ow! Too heavy. Oh well, worth a try. Can't really control which way you're facing when you're doing that. I think for someone as heavy as me, it'd be better to stand on it than sit on it. I'm about 90 kilos, champions. 180 pounds. Something like that. Yeah, I probably am supposed to stand on it, but when I'm holding a camera with one hand, I can't like get both feet on at the same time. Very punk rock. What's this? TLDR. Oh, my hand's going numb again. So here's the sequoia, further up. You can't see him yet. That's a pine tree. So this is Mulberry Lane or something. All the trees here are mulberry trees. So you get people coming with ladders and shit to pick all the mulberries to make jam, tarts and stuff. And the footpath gets covered with fallen mulberries, but the birds, it's like a free-for-all. They go crazy in here. Down for their brekkie. Dustin, how you going, legend? Mad techie. How you going? It's nice and quiet through here. Here's the sequoia. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Scotty, how you going, legend? Just admiring the giant sequoia, except they're not giant yet. Yeah, you probably got some buffering there, Dustin. It gave me a notification that the connection's not great. Still got 2 bars, but we are amongst the trees. California redwoods, planted in honor of men and women. Look like we need some restoration on that. Who served the Australian time of conflict during World War II. Lest we forget. Yeah, seeing those old growth redwoods really puts life into perspective. I don't know how anyone could cut one of them down and live with themselves. guy's earphones are cranked. I could hear him from here. Love this stretch. I'm gonna have to do something with the chat champions because the way it appears on screen, it's got a transparent background, so against the leaves and stuff over here, it's really hard to read. It'd be good if it had white text. I'll look into that and see if I can customize it. Surely it's customizable, everything is these days. Some beautiful cherry trees up here, and they're in full bloom. We haven't had much rain or wind since they bloomed, so should have a nice little show up here. Ex-tree surgeon, but I couldn't stand the sight of sap. Really? Well, because it looked like blood? Or because it's like the tree's in pain? Morning. So here's a blue tree. There's a story behind it. It's pretty sad, but if you want to check it out, you can follow this link. That coming through. What are you on about, Scotty? If you have a pet wombat, you can build a brick shit house. You probably need a brick shit house if you had a pet wombat, because they'd fucking push it over. I can hear the Corellas off in the distance. Over there's the Aqua Golf on the Penrith side. Well, we are on the Penrith side. So I'm not sure what species these are, because some are flowering now and some flower later. Generally with the cherries, the flower's the first thing that happens. You can see the cherries on the top there. Here's a little blackbird. Funny little things they are. Got a bunch of rainbow lorikeets up there. Oh, I keep going the wrong way. G'day, Mark. Sorry, your comments just disappeared. Maybe I should read comments for a second. Anytime I touch a comment, it thinks I'm trying to report it though. It's not the best app. Got to try a few others. But I paid for this one, so really never gets captured on a phone camera how crazy bright the cherry looks against the blue sky. With a good camera it does, but just not a phone camera. Phone cameras over sharpen stuff, so you can lose a bit of the detail, ironically, because it's over sharpened. Oh, whipbird. Do you hear that? So I thought some of these weren't going to flower because they had some dead extremities, but looks like maybe I just touched this tree. Looks like this one's dead. This one and that one. Oh, there's a few here actually. So there's a patch of them here that are dead. You're like, there's no buds at all there. So let's say they've got borers or something, root rot. But that was probably the only ones I looked at, because all the others are in full bloom. I was a bit worried that they're all going to be dead. So yeah. So we were going to come down here and have a hibachi down here somewhere, just set up and pretend we're in Japan. Who needs Japan? I need Japan. Yeah, it's nice down here. Alright, I have to pick my pace up. It's 20 past 8. More white boxes. It's funny, they install those things, and that's not an old house. That was only put in, I think I remember I'm working on about 2 years ago. And it already looks run down. Because all you got's white paint and faux timber that fades. It starts looking old as soon as you put it in. I don't mind this corrugated iron, it makes it look a bit shacky, like a beach shack. I'm fine as long as it's not my blood, yeah. Did I get permission to film that copyrighted structure? It's not America, mate. We don't sue people over getting looked at over here. So we've been watching this place go up slowly. It's weird, it has like there must be multiple projects happening at once, because nothing will happen for ages, and then bam, all the bricks will be up, and then ages nothing will happen, and then bam, the roof and the fucking plastering goes on in like a week. Pretty big joint. Fucking goes right up to the boundary too. All these houses, they fill the block because everyone wants the kids to have like 6 fucking activity rooms and shit. I don't know if I'd invest too much money building down here, because before I get my dam breaks, it's all gone. Seems a bit of a sketchy place to build, and I'm hearing reports that soon the insurance companies are going to stop giving you home insurance down here. That's the big tell. You follow the money and you'll find out what's actually going on every time. Well, up until recently. I don't think monetary policy makes much sense at all at the moment. So I don't know what happened to this place. Was it storm damage? They got tarps up, but even the tarps are in disrepair. And it was raining the other week. And I could see there was holes in the tarps, so the place would be fucking flooded now. I don't know if it's deceased estate and just no one's done anything with it or what. We call them McMansions, yeah. Yeah, we call them McMansions too. Or gaudy shitholes, there's another one. I like this though. The big veranda out the front. If you sit and stare at people. You just got normal suburban looking places as well. Very quiet today. I guess everyone's already on their way to work. Not like me. They probably don't work till 7 PM though too, so. On the home stretch champions. It's taking longer than usual with all the side quests. Oh, hiccups. Why's it got so many bins? If we come on an evening walk, we'll have to go for a schooner up at the log cabin, go for a beer. Fucking oath. They might not like me filming in there though. It's alright, just pop the camera down when I walk in. So I've got some grass trees here and some, what do you call them? The fucking Joshua tree looking things. Some agave. Make some tequila. Or agave. So, now I've got to start thinking about work. Right, what have I got to do? I've got to write a quote for a Rivera, I forget the name of it. It's named after a dude. Rivera, not James. Can't remember, but Rivera from 1994, which needs a recap. The caps are starting to leak, but it sounds fantastic other than that. And an actual Paul Rivera modified Vibrolux, which I think sounds like arse, but hey, each to their own. If it's done by the great man himself, doesn't matter if it sounds like arse, the customer still wants it to be original, or as modified. So that's 2 quotes I've got to send off. Got a David Eden WT800. One of the output modules has shit the bed. All sorts of blown apart transistors, but I've got them all in stock. So I'll send a quote for that one. Got a Gallion Kruger RB7 or 700 RB, which has got some bulgy caps. And what else? There's something else wrong with it. I forget what. I got my notes anyway. Got to send off a quote for all those tweed things, which I've been sitting on for ages because they ended up at the back of the pile, just with a wall of amps between us. Got a Yamaha EMX 512 in for a service. Probably just usual clean up. They're pretty solid, those units. I have 2 more valve states to assess, an 8080 and a BS100, the usual shit with them. I got approval on that roller thing from last week, and the closer I looked at that, the sillier it got. I don't want to do a video on that because it is a South Australian builder, but he's charging $14,495 for one of his amps, and it's identical to the one on my bench. To me, if you're doing that, you're a fucking clown, and you deserve to be made fun of. You sort out what all the mods are? Yeah. So it's been changed into a 2-channel amp with master volume on each. So you got 2 dual concentric knobs that used to be the tremolo intensity. So now they're the 2 masters, one for each channel. And there's another dual concentric knob, which is now the tremolo speed and intensity. One of the caps has failed. The phase inverter node cap, completely open circuit. The screen node cap has a cauliflower growing out the end of it, so that's got to go, but all the caps have got to go. The soldering is not great, but the mods can be left in. Everything's got to be cleaned up. There's no oscillation, but it just sounds boxy and mid-rangey. There's no top end detail. The phase inverter's been semi-black-faced. There's still the snubber caps on the output valves, and various snubber caps throughout, which don't need to be there if you clean up the lead dress. But I'll do a video on that one too, partially so the owner knows what the hell I'm going on about. So until then, legends, what a way to end. Bye!